What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I am Mina, spiritual life coach and founder of Your Soul Warrior. And if you're unfamiliar with Your Soul Warrior, we guide you to your soul mission to enhance your life through a combination of tarot, Vedic astrology, and crystals. So please check us out on Instagram. I also have a lot of other videos here for you to check out as well. I am so excited for this video today, and I know I always say I'm excited, but guess what? I am always excited. But for real, I am so excited because today I'm gonna give you my top 5 tips for stress relief, and this has helped me so much. And if you've never heard of me, then you probably don't know this, but if you've been following me for a little while, you know, because I talk about it all the time, that I suffer from major anxiety. And this, you guys, I can't even tell you how much this has helped me. And before I go any further, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you know every time I post a new video. I post every Tuesday and Saturday, and it's always different, but it's always good. I mean, if you're not gonna hype yourself up, who's gonna hype you up? So these 5 tips are actually 5 steps to going from, okay, I'm freaking out, I'm so anxious, to, okay, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected. And I'm really excited to give these to you because took me a while to figure it out and in what order, and I tried to think of a cute acronym, but I can't, and so the acronym would be ABEGBA. So if you want to do ABEGBA with me, this is designed to be done anywhere, under any circumstance. It's super easy to do. It takes some practice to kind of get into the habit of doing these things, but I promise you it's so worth it because we all know that feeling. As soon as you get triggered and stressed and you just feel it rising through your body and you're like, okay, it's going down, and not in a good way. So the first step is to just be aware, just be present, and without freaking out, which is the first thing all of us want to do, just kind of sit back and think, okay, so I'm feeling anxious right now. So just calling it out, that's the first step. Step 2, breathe. And this doesn't need to be super complicated. Again, step 1 is awareness. Step 2 is just taking a deep breath in and letting it go. So I like to do a count of 4 on the inhale, a count of 7 on the exhale. And when you're doing this, you're kind of getting your brain to focus on something that's not the stress. And that really, really helps to ease the anxiety. And there's, of course, a ton of different breathing techniques. I'm trying to keep this video super simple. So 4 on the inhale, 7 on the exhale is just a really good thing you can do without trying to overcomplicate it. Step 3, evaluate. So you can ask yourself, what is actually going on here? Is this actually as big of a deal as everyone else is making it? And honestly, 90% of the time, the answer is no. This step is actually really hard to do in the moment, again, because you're so overcome with emotions. So I like to actually have a little post-it note either at my desk, or I'll have it in my notes on my phone and I'll quick pull it up, or I'll quick look at that. And it says, evaluate worst case scenario. So evaluate the situation. What is the worst possible thing that could happen right now? So, you know, if your boss is giving you a deadline, what's the worst thing? Is your boss gonna murder you if you don't get it done on time? No, well, hopefully not in Fear in the Mob. Okay, maybe I should have thought about this one a little more. Okay, so let's just put that example aside. Let's just say that you're not in the kind of business where people are gonna get murdered. You're in a non-murdery vocation. In that case, just think of the worst case scenario and you will see it's actually not that bad. So step 3, again, evaluating the situation. With that step 2, I like to add a little supplemental step in there of what are my options. So if I ever get stressed out about something, I think, first of all, what's the worst case scenario here? And 2, what can I do to make the situation better? And I just make a list of every single thing, because when you allow yourself to take control of the situation and you think of things you can actually do in the moment, it makes you feel so much better. Step 4, gratitude. And to really understand this step, you have to understand what stress is. And all it is your body's reaction, response to something that it sees as a life-threatening situation. Because your body doesn't know what a test is. Your body doesn't know what like a relationship issue is. Your body is like, okay, alive, not alive. Survive, not surviving. So the only stress that it perceives is a situation where it thinks you're gonna die, right? So if a tiger's chasing you, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be like, oh my God, this tiger's gonna kill me. So my heart rate increases, cortisol levels skyrocket, and that's because your body is getting you ready, like, let's go, run faster. Here's some cortisol, here's some sugar, run faster. So it's kind of doing you a solid, to be honest. So what I have my clients envision is your body actually giving yourself a suit of armor, right? It's making you a warrior. And why did you come to this channel? Because you're a soul warrior. And soul warriors stand up and fight. So you just quietly thank yourself for getting yourself ready for this situation. So you see how you're going from, oh my God, I'm so stressed, kind of like a, I guess, victim mindset, to taking control again and thinking, thank you so much that I am ready for this situation and I am gonna tackle this. Now, of course, gratitude for everything around you is also a really, really great practice. And everyone should have a gratitude list. And again, you can have it anywhere. It's really good to have as a reminder to yourself too when you're feeling that. You can take out your phone, or if you wrote it down in a notebook, and just remind yourself of everything positive that's going on. Step 5, boundaries. I'll start with internal boundaries. So again, you have kind of the awareness of this is what's happening in my body. You thank your body for getting you ready for battle. And then you tell yourself, I've got it now though. Like, you got me ready, I'm ready, and thank you so much, and you let it go. So you kind of, I think about this as giving yourself boundaries of, okay, now I got it. So now, thank you, body, go over there. I'm calming down now, and we're gonna work this out. So that is internal boundaries. External boundaries is obviously the person who's causing you the anxiety. We can't allow this to go on. And I know this is a hard step, especially if it is your family, because I know it's your family. Or even if it's at a job, you're not gonna like quit your job. Well, I mean, you could, but I'm trying to be realistic in this video. I'm not trying to have you do anything too crazy or out there. I want you to be able to solve your anxiety, lower your stress without making insane life choices. Don't be like me, because that's what I do, and I don't condone that. If it's schoolwork or another obligation that has you stressed out, obviously we can't set boundaries with the textbook because it's an inanimate object. But you can always go back to the evaluation step where you think of everything that you can possibly do to get it done. So that might be making a list of, I'm gonna get this done at this time, this is gonna get done at this time, and rearranging priorities and things in your schedule so that you can make sure it gets done in the proper amount of time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I know I mentioned crystals, so if you want to look at some crystal videos, you can check those out right here. And also subscribe to my channel so we can stay in touch. See ya.